And I needed to be loyal to the audience who was so loyal to me. I had to give them as much time as I would be allowed to give them. I was not going to just disappear.
I tell you what, there's still a lot of love for Nelson Aspen in this country. That video has gone through the roof of that interview with him. And I say this to any producer out here. Use him. You will get a bump. People tune in for this guy.
The Democratic Party is in such disarray since Donald Trump's election that the very far left wing of the party is grabbing at any opportunity to create opposition and chaos. And this is a perfect case for them to do just that.
10 seconds, Nelson. In 10 seconds, Donald Trump is being trumped by Emmanuel Macron for a state visit to the UK. Will he be annoyed at that? Very quickly, 10 seconds.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Donald has to be first in line. It's full of names that we all recognize, but guilt by association is only guilt in the court of public opinion. Overall, these are unsubstantiated claims it's missing context, and it's open to the interpretation of whichever side you want to go on. There is talk that the Bill and Hillary Clinton could be held in contempt because they've yet to respond to a subpoena about the Epstein case. I did an interview with Tony in his Central Park South home apartment. He had a separate apartment that he used as a painting studio. And I had this amazing bespoke interview with him about his painting. And I sat on that for many years, and then he passed away. It was very sad. But the minute he passed away, I called my friend Allison Briggs, who's a very gifted singer, and said, we have to do a Tony Bennett tribute show. And not to imitate Tony Bennett, I wanted to just sing his arrangements. So I had all of his arrangements. Mm-hmm. Plus I had this interview with him. So in between songs, I showed clips of this interview where you get to know the man beyond the public image, the private man. It's a miraculous thing, the power of television, but it's also the power of opportunity. Say yes. What if I hadn't worked in that bookstore? What if I hadn't been an aerobics instructor? What if I'd stayed in college and just studied drama? And I appreciate the discipline that comes with, this is my plan and I'm sticking with it.
Right.
But unscripted turbulence comes along, and you can either, okay, here comes the turbulence, we can fasten our seatbelt and ride it out, or you can, I don't know, maybe don't fasten your seatbelt and enjoy bumping around a little bit. The reporters that talk gossip and mean things, you can't name them because they don't last.
No,
they're not.
Yeah,
there you go. You just nailed it.
Yes,
they might be hot for a minute, but they don't. They have no longevity because no one trusts them. Nobody would let them in a room to interview.